You guys know how we do this. John, you are uninitiated, but for everyone who is uninitiated, we do a segment called Facts or Not, right? So we're going to get into this. This is sponsored by our guys over at the Rogue Shop. So make sure you go over to rogueshop.com and use the code rapport, and you will get how much is it right now?
It's 15 for
15
rapport.
for rapport, 25.
Yeah, for
25% off for War Rapport as your code off of your Rogue Shop purchase. So make sure you go to rogueshop.com for all of your herbal supplement needs. And then you can go ahead and use code rapport or code War Rapport. I don't know why you would opt to choose the one that gets you less off, but if for whatever reason you just want to give them more money, by all means, go ahead and do that. Anyway, we are about to get into a segment that we call Facts or Nah. Okay, so let's get it kicked off like this. Guys, facts or nah? Auburn has at least 5 tackles for loss in this upcoming game against Missouri.
Just attacking John's question.
Yes, I'm going straight for the jugular right here.
Oh, man.
I'll go facts here, just because there's a precedent set for this. Thanks, John, for the little tip on that. I'm gonna go facts for this one. No, nothing else to say. Facts.
Wow, if I would have been prepared for this, I wouldn't have given out that brilliant stat. So I'm going to go facts.
Facts. By my
This is
own
unfair.
admission, facts. Okay, all right, fair. I'm going to go facts on this one, baby. It's time to pound the motherfucking fist. You have no turnovers on the season.
Here's what he was going to say.
We are 3 games into this season, and you have 0 turnovers. Tackles for loss, fumbles for loss, everything for a loss on defense. I'm going facts here. It's time to get turned up and figure this thing out defensively, man. Eku and Derek Hall need to eat. Facts.
Yeah, I'm going to go facts on this one as well. I think that, even if it's just in the run game, and I say just in the run game as if that's not important, I do think that this defensive line has heard all week about how poorly they played last week, and they're going to come out ready to atone for that. And I think that we're going to see a group that is playing more sound in their gap integrity, which will allow for some flow in what is a pretty heavy outside run zone scheme, right? So you have the opportunity to just kind of shoot a gap and get a tackle for loss. So I do believe that Auburn's defensive line is going to be in a position to do that this week. I'm going facts, at least 5 tackles for loss.
All right, guys. Facts or no? Auburn's offense totals at least 500 yards of total offense on Saturday versus Missouri's defense. What say you?
I'm going to go with nah on this one. That seems like a big number to me. Listen, I happened to watch Auburn play last week.
Right.
You guys are down to your backup quarterback.
Yeah.
I don't know. That guy, Robbie Ashford, looks like a talented young man, but strikes me as a bit of a boom bust player, and hopefully there's going to be a little bit more bust than that. Sure, I think he's going to hit a 30-yard play every once in a while, but he's going to take some sacks too. So 500 yards, that seems like a big nah for me.
All right.
I'm actually going to agree with John and say nah here. I think the number is going to be in the 400s. Missouri is only giving up just south of 400 yards per game right now. And not that K-State has some wonderful offense or either of the other 2 opponents early were actually able to threaten them. But I do think that this is going to be a game where Robbie's getting his sea legs under him. I don't expect some explosion of offense in this game that's going to I will say this the same way I say it about Vanderbilt, the same way I say it about Spencer Rattler. Until I see it, I can't go with it. And I just have not seen a prolific offense out of Auburn this season. So I'm not going to go with 500 yards in this game yet. I'm going to go nah.
Yeah, I'm going to go nah here as well. I think with a lot of changes on offense, with Robbie actually getting the start, as we talk, hopefully the offense is going in a different direction. Hopefully we see something new. And while I do expect for us to be heading in the right direction, I don't think that will result in an actual explosion on offense. I think we can get over 400 yards, but at least 500, I think is a bit pushing it, seeing as though we haven't come really close to that in meaningful games against meaningful competition. So to echo Ike's point, until I see it, I'm going to say nah.
I'm going to contradict the Debbie Downers here and go with facts. 300 yards on the ground, 200 yards through the air. I think that Robbie Ashford opens up the run game. They get passing yards in big chunks. So those 30-yard passes that John is talking about, there's going to be like 5 of them on Saturday. This is the game to do it. This is the game to prove that you can be an SEC starting quarterback, young man. I'm going facts. I think Robbie Ashford himself totals over 300 yards of total offense on Saturday.
Okay, I like that. Listen, if we see that,
I hope Robbie Ashford totals 300 yards of total offense on Saturday.
All right. Facts or nah, Auburn gets a fumble, recovery, and an interception this weekend.
Ooh, turnovers.
I'm not gonna pump any sunshine on this one. I'm gonna go with no. I don't know what's going on that defense. I had high hopes for them coming into the season. They have produced a big nothing. The closest that they came to a turnover felt like missed fumble recovery and a DJ James interception where he kind of got big boyed a little bit for the football. Like he got in there, but he didn't get it. So I'm gonna go nah. I'm hoping for one turnover. Just one of the two that you named. give me anyone. Auburn has not really been big on interceptions historically. I hope they can turn that around on Saturday, get some pressure on the quarterback, force him into a bad throw, maybe get a pick, maybe even take it to the house to help this offense. Pick 6 would be great, but nah, I don't think so.
Well, I guess I'll say nah as well. I think mostly because of the way you worded the question. If you just said 2 turnovers in general, I would have kind of gone, maybe. But since you said specifically 1 pick and a fumble recovery, I think the odds are on my side. I'll go with nah.
All right.
Yeah, I'm going to go with nah on this one as well. Listen, I said it before. I think Auburn leads the country in forcing fumbles that they did not recover so far this season. So I expect Missouri to put the ball on the ground at some point in time. I just have not seen Auburn have any ability to go and actually scoop that up for a turnover. I think the more likely scenario is that we get an interception this week. Just because I think, again, that defensive line is eager to prove themselves and hopefully we'll have some havoc there. But I can't see it happening yet. I'm going to go nah.
Yeah, I'm going to go nah here as well. Just give me one. To Mike G's point, just give me something, y'all. Like what in the world? Like, give me something, okay? Just get the ball, just once, and I'll be happy. So if you do it twice, that'll just be euphoric and amazing, and I'll begin to you'll begin to resemble a defense I remember. But we haven't been getting any turnovers, and I'm just looking forward to just getting one. That'll help. 2. One of each variety? No, I don't think that's going to happen, but one can only hope, right?
Let's go to the chat here, and we're going to take some questions from those of you in the chat. Make sure that you are posing it facts or not so we can pick through them really easily, and we'll try to get through as many of these as we can before we get out of here. So let's run through these.
All right. Facts or nah? Tank gets over 15 touches this weekend.
There might be a whole revolt from the fan base if this doesn't happen.
Yeah.
He had 9 touches last week. If this is not a facts, this is going to be a problem.
Yeah, he might go full AB and just take his jersey off at halftime and walk off the field if he doesn't have more than 15 touches, bro.
I'm out.
Like, yeah. I can't see that not
I'm gonna
being
be
a
training into the draft.
Yeah, with Robbie in at quarterback, I think maybe again you see on that read option him give the ball more because they have to respect him. Missouri has to respect Robbie Ashford's ability to run the football. He is an elite athlete with the ball in his hands. I think we've seen his speed. I think that helps Tank though. So
I
yeah,
agree.
facts.
I agree. You have to defend it a lot differently when Robbie's in the game. So
for sure.
All right. Rod May, facts or not, DJ James gets an interception.
If we're going to have one, I think it's going to be him because he's attacking the ball.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go no. I don't think so.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I think DJ might be the guy to go and snag us one this week, man. DJ, I need to turn this. I promise. Listen, DJ, man, if you're listening to the show, bro, you get an INT this week and we get the dub. I'm changing my Twitter handle to DJ James fan account. I'm telling you, it's going to happen. If DJ James gets an interception and Auburn wins the football game, I'm keeping the handle the same, but my name on Twitter will officially be DJ James fan account. I'm telling you, it's going to happen.
All right. Love it. All right. What do you think, John? Does anybody on Auburn's secondary get an interception this week against Cook?
I'd say facts on an interception, but I'd be lying on. I'll say nah on knowing who DJ James is. I'll say that.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah. Well, if you know who he is after the game, then that's
then we'll know.
Then
we'll know something went right for you all for sure. Yeah.
Sure.
Daniel Owen says, facts or not, we not only get a turnover with our defense, but score from the defense as well.
I'm going to go nah on this one. I would love to see a pick six, but I don't know.
Listen, until I see it, I can't say it's going to happen, man. I haven't seen it this year, man. We have not been an opportunistic defense.
Has Missouri given up a defensive score?
They had a fumble return for a touchdown last week against Abilene Christian.
Okay, yeah.
That is correct. Yep, right up the A gap. It was just a miscommunication, and unfortunately, they were right on the 1 yard line.
Yeah,
so,
they were backed
Cook
up right
got
into the
demolished too.
It was
He went
similar to the
10
Arkansas
minute,
play.
But,
It was,
Yeah, I mean, one can only hope, Daniel. I just want to turn over. Baby steps. You got to crawl before you can walk. All right. William Kelly, facts or not, both Tank and Jarquez each rush for a TD.
I think this could be likely. I'll go facts on this one. I mean, they've given those guys equal opportunity in the red zone in the first few weeks, so I could see this happening.
I can see this happening as well. I'm going to go facts on this one. I think we have 3 rushing touchdowns this week, and so we can split them between each of the 3, Robbie, Tank, and Jarquez.
I'll go facts here.
I got the total going under in this game, so I'm going to go nah.
Okay.
All right. Okay. What is the over-under?
What's the over-under?
It's down to 51.5 last I saw.
People really do not expect any points to be scored.
It was 53 yesterday, and it's down
given
to...
them reason to think that.
Yeah, I'm shocked at that, John.
51.5.
Yeah, well, I'm not shocked at that. Like both these offenses are disappointing. So, you know what? I'm gonna put a bag on the under with you, John.
All right, I like it.
Yeah, I'll put a bag on the under.
So you're not now.
Yeah.
We're gonna go play golf after we win.
I'll take it to a dog.
Okay.
Put a bag.
All right. Facts, but I'm gonna put a bag on nah. All right. Erica Radney, facts or nah, Javarius Johnson will have at least 1 receiving touchdown this week.
I would go with facts on this one. I think if this is, listen, he's definitely the best receiver so far through the first 3 weeks.
He's performed the best for sure.
Yeah. So both quarterbacks have found him deep. He's working from the slot, but he seems to be the deep threat as well. If anybody's going to do it, he's going to do it. So I'll go facts on this one.
Okay. All right.
I'm going to go nah, man. He's going to have another one of those inside the 5-yard line situations where he's going to get a deep pass.
Almost touch.
Yeah, he's going to get another almost touchdown this week. But I expect the running backs to be heavily featured this game in both the run and the pass offense. So I'm going to go nah on that one for JJ. Even though I'd love to see it, I'm going to go nah.
Okay. I'm gonna go nah here as well. I'm expecting to see someone else, especially with a new QB. We don't know how the chemistry is going to work, how these receivers look with this quarterback. So I'm curious to see how that works. Javarius Johnson will get out there, will get touches. I'm not sure if it'll result in a touchdown though. So I'm gonna go nah.
You know what? I'm going to juke here and go facts. I think the Missouri pass defense has been really solid so far, but they've also been susceptible to an explosive play here or there, and I think Johnson will get it. What the heck?
All right. A little sunshine from John.
All right. This is a good one. Facts or nah? Auburn goes 4 quarters without a turnover.
Hell no. Nope.
I hadn't seen it. We've had multiple turnovers every game this season.
Yeah, I'm going no on this one. I think, and it's going to be something silly too, like a bad handoff or something on a read option. It just hasn't looked clean, so I'm with Ike. Until I've seen it, I've got to say, I mean, I hope they're not back-breaking turnovers, but yeah, there's going to be a turnover or two. I mean, you're going to have to, with a young quarterback, you have to live with interceptions sometimes. with guys who haven't been on the field. And Robbie, I could see him maybe throwing one in this one as well too. So who knows? But yeah, I'm going nah.
Okay. All right.
Hunter and John, what are you feeling about that? Missouri gets a takeaway this weekend?
I think they do. I'll say facts just because, I think Ashford, again, holds on to the ball a little too long. As explosive as he is, I think he'll give Missouri one.
It's fair.
Not then.
Okay, I messed up things. Sorry, my
You're
reading
good.
comprehension. I'm a father of two here. Give me a break.
So no, all good. So that's a nod for you, a nod for Mike. Ike?
Nah.
I'm gonna be the contrarian here for no logical reason at all and say facts. So
Okay.
Auburn goes 4 quarters without a turnover, even though I haven't seen any resemblance of that. So yeah, blind faith. We're gonna do one more. We'll wrap this up. Let's see here. Oh, I like this one. Lawrence, facts or not? Keontae Scott gets a punt return for a TD this weekend.
Now listen, this man likes to live on the edge on these punt returns.
For
He's
sure.
Fair catch. What's a fair catch, coach?
Yeah,
What's
he'll
that?
let it bounce.
I was about to say, if he fields it, he's likely going to
Yeah.
try to run with it.
Yeah, he'll look at his watch. He'll tell you, "Hey, what's that over there?" He'll do anything he can, catch the ball and try to take off. I'm gonna go nah here, but I wouldn't be surprised to see him break one at one point this year. I think he's got really good ball skills in the punt return game. He seems to, he's got decent speed, but he's got that instinct, like that returners have to have,
Right.
where they know when to cut and they see the field and they can get at least
He's a
15
gamer,
yards
man.
every time. Yeah,
He knows how to get upfield.
I wouldn't be surprised to see him do it this week. I hope we're forcing punts, certainly, for him to get opportunities at this. But I'm going to go nah. Always an unlikely thing in college football to return a punt for a touchdown. But maybe he does it, maybe he doesn't. Yeah, I don't know. I'd like to see him do it. I think he creates some excitement though.
Yeah, I'm gonna go nah as well. Though I think he might, get a big return. I don't think that he's gonna house one this week, so I'll go nah.
I'm gonna go nah here as well. But he's gonna definitely take an opportunity, and he's done well in all the chances he's taken to get upfield. So I expect him to have some good returns, but break one this weekend, I don't think that happens.
How has Missouri been in the punt coverage game so far? Like, what's their special teams looking like so far this year, John?
Well, really, the punting game and just in general has been a bit of a struggle this year. I think they're going with a new guy this week because after last week, the guy who's he had some shanks. He's been an excellent kickoff specialist, but they lost their punter from last season. So that hasn't quite worked out so far. It sounds like the backup, Jack Stonehouse, is going to get his opportunity this week. So, yeah, that's a little bit nerve-wracking when you think about it. It's like, oh, hey, no big deal. I've punted like a few times in college before, but now I'm going to go down to Jordan-Hare Stadium. Be a little intimidating for a 19-year-old or whatever he is. But that's the fun of college football, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Joe Kyle, super chat here. Facts for over 500 yards offense from 5 shutouts last year, Mike.
Hey, listen, and he put some money with it, so it's definitely going to happen. $9.99 special, baby.
He's
500 yards of offense.
He's with you. John, we appreciate you, man, doing this segment with us. Tell the people how they can reach you and tell them about your channel, sir.
Yeah, absolutely. If you can check my work out, if you just want to find the YouTube channel or Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you want to get Locked On Mizzou, it's simple. You just go to lockedonmizzou.com and the links are right there for you. And yeah, if you want to follow me on Twitter, anywhere on social media, it's at Locked On Mizzou. Certainly we'll be talking all about Missouri and Auburn in the coming days. So guys, really appreciate it. This was a blast. Thanks for having me on.
That's it for another great edition of Facts or Nah, sponsored by RogueShop.com. Visit RogueShop.com for all of your herbal supplement needs. And make sure to connect with us online at thewarreport.com for everything Auburn Sports related. You can catch us on social media. We are The War Report on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. TW Report on TikTok. Until the next time, and as always, it's War Eagle and War Report